What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Big Boy John 25. Tonight, I'm going to do my WWE NXT review on highlights. You guys can do hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to hit 3K, and let's get started. Now, NXT was a decent show. That's all I got to say. It was just decent for what it was. So, we kicking things off with Johnny Gargano debuts the Wheel of Challengers. It lands on Leon Ruff. North American Championship match, Johnny Gargano versus Leon Ruff. And TM point this out, man. Why is Leon Ruff the North American champion? He's not a championship material. So I gotta ask that kind of question. Like, Leon Ruff is a jobber. That's all I gotta say. Like when I saw Leon Ruff won the North American champion, that look really says it all, Tim. It really says it all. But anyway, let me get started. All right, it says Leon Ruff lands some early offense, but is tossed to the outside area. Gargano sends Ruff into the barricade. Damian Priest is watching from the crowd. Gargano mocks Leon Ruff. Leon Ruff rolls Gargano up for a quick 2 count. Gargano long darts Leon Ruff into the middle turnbuckle. Gargano gloats. Priest walks to the ring. In the confusion, Leon Ruff hits the curve flick driver for the win. Wait, what? The winner and your new North American champion, Leon Ruff. After the match, Damian Priest celebrates with Leon Ruff. Damian Priest puts the title around Leon Ruff's waist, and it just falls right off, since he is so thin. Priest laugh as they walk to the back. Backstage, we seeing people. So we go to backstage. Leon Ruff walks backstage, and everyone giving him a standing ovation, including Commissioner William Regal. Damian Priest tells Leon Ruff that Gargano is going to come through to contain and kick his you know what. Damian Priest gives Leon Ruff the keys to his car and tells him to leave. Gargano bursts in and blames Damian Priest. Gargano begs William Regal to do the right thing here. Okay, this look really says it all when Leon Ruff won the title, TM. Alright, so let's move on. So we got NXT Cruiserweight Championship match. So it says NXT Cruiserweight Championship match: Santos Escobar versus Jake Atlas. This was a pretty good match. It was a pretty good match for what it was. So it was just a pretty good match. So that's all I gotta say from here. It says Jake Atlas dumps Escobar out of the ring. Escobar catches Atlas with a kick to the gut. Atlas and Escobar trade strikes. Escobar locks Atlas in a submission hold. Atlas fights to his feet. Atlas tries a head scissors, but Escobar turns it into a facebuster. Escobar continues punishing Atlas. Atlas fires up and lands a few strikes in the corner. Atlas floors Escobar with an elbow strike. Escobar sends Atlas out to the apron. Mendoza and Wild attack, but Atlas takes them both out with a steel pipe. Atlas hits a springboard buster on Escobar for their fall. After the break, Escobar lands a hurricanrana off the top. Atlas kick out. Escobar sends Atlas into the ropes. Atlas surprises Escobar with the hurricanrana. Atlas gets a near fall after a head kick. Atlas goes up top. Escobar pushes Atlas off the top. Atlas lands on the announcer desk. Escobar sends Atlas onto the steps. Atlas lands a dive. Atlas sends Escobar back into the ring. Atlas rolls up. Escobar kicks out. Inside cradle by Atlas. Escobar kicks out again. Escobar trips Atlas into the ropes. Escobar sets up his finisher. Atlas escapes, but Escobar floors him with a back leg front kick. Atlas kicks out again. Atlas lands a senton followed by a PK. Standing moonsault by Atlas. Escobar still won't stay down. Atlas sets up the Rainbow DDT, but Escobar puts on the brakes. Escobar hits his double underhook facebuster for the win. The winner and still and still your cruiserweight and the winner and still your NXT Cruiserweight Champion Santos Escobar. Like TM just stated. TM just stated that Santos Escobar needs more opponents. He needs more opponents. Like you know what I'm saying. TM mentioned it. So TM, if you're watching this, shout out to you for saying that Santos Escobar needs some more opponents. That's all I gotta say from here. Then, okay, let's move on. So we get a we during the video package, Shotzi Blackheart says that Tank Candice LeRae destroys represents her family in the military and so much more. Blackheart is going to kick LeRae's you know what. So Raquel Gonzalez versus so we got Raquel Gonzalez versus Xia Li. This was very quick. This was a quick match, but anyway, as Gonzalez waits in the ring, Xia Li's music hits, but she never comes to the ring. Bo walks down to the ring and tells Gonzalez that Lee isn't here tonight. Gonzalez says Xia Li called her out tonight. Bo apologizes and tries to leave, but Gonzalez boots him in the face. So Gonzalez tosses Boa into the barricade multiple times. Gonzalez boots Boa in the face. Gonzalez is screaming that Xia Li asked for this. Gonzalez hits a one-arm powerbomb. Gonzalez tells Boa to get her name out of his mouth. So it says no contest. The lights go out and a dragon appears on the screen. An old Asian gentleman walks down to the ring and hands a ladder to Boa. Boa looks terrified. Backstage, August Gray gets attacked by Timothy Thatcher. Timothy Thatcher almost bumps into Dexter Lumis, who is just, standing there. As Lumis tends to do, Rigo rushes in and tells them both to calm down. Thatcher says he doesn't have a problem with Lumis. Thatcher walks away. So, okay, let's move on. So we get Toni Storm versus Candice LeRae. This right here was this was decent. This was decent. So we got Toni Storm versus Candice LeRae. It says Candice LeRae and Toni Storm trade strikes in submission hold. Toni Storm locks in armbar. LeRae tries to roll out of it, but Storm doesn't let go. Candice LeRae gets to her feet and reverses the hold. Toni Storm spins into a hammerlock. Suplex by Toni Storm. Toni Storm lands a basement dropkick followed by an inverted atomic drop. Toni Storm boots LeRae in the face. LeRae falls out of the ring. LeRae is propped up on the ring steps. Storm charged in for a hip attack, but LeRae moves out of the way. Storm crashes into the steel ring steps. After the break, LeRae blasts Storm with a backstabber. LeRae missed a springboard moonsault. Storm hits a nasty headbutt. Both women are down. Storm fires up and crashes LeRae in the corner with a hip attack. After a flurry of moves, Storm gets a near fall after a fisherman suplex. LeRae almost hits a swinging neck breaker off the top rope, but Storm puts on the brakes. Storm missed a leg drop off the top rope. LeRae boots Storm in the face. LeRae pins Storm with her feet on the ropes. So the winner of the match, Candice LeRae. After the match, Storm attacks Candice LeRae. The masked person hits the ring to help LeRae. Blackheart tries to make the save, but is taken out as well. The masked person takes off their mask to reveal that it's Indy Hartwell. Didn't see that coming, did you? Sorry, no, Candice LeRae. Sorry, no, Candice LeRae was helping Indian. What's her name? Indian Hartwell. So that's all I gotta say. So let's move on from here. So we got Dexter Lumis Dexter Lumis versus Timothy Thatcher. Um, oh yeah, Timothy Dexter Lumis versus Timothy Thatcher. This was alright. This was alright for what it was. This match was not that bad. It was not that bad. As soon as the bell rings, Thatcher with a death press, right hand by Loomis. Thatcher locks Loomis in an ankle lock. Thatcher suplex Loomis, but Loomis just stares at Thatcher. Thatcher puts Loomis in a front face lock. Thatcher goes back to Loomis' previously injured ankle. Loomis managed to land a dropkick. Loomis starts to favor his arm. Loomis tosses Thatcher out of the ring. Loomis follows. Thatcher lands a few strikes. Loomis fires back. Thatcher trips Loomis into the ring post. Loomis is clutching at his shoulder. After the break, Thatcher is working over Loomis. Loomis fires up and lands a few strikes. Loomis goes up top. Thatcher cuts Loomis off. Loomis tosses Thatcher off the top. Loomis hits a swanton. Loomis pops to his feet and rips off his shirt. Loomis almost locks in his finisher, but Cameron Grimes runs down to ringside in the confusion. Thatcher rolls Loomis up for the win. The winner of the match, Timothy Thatcher. This was a pretty good match for what it was. I'm just gonna say it was a pretty good match. After the match, Cameron Grimes attacked Loomis. Cameron Grimes puts a sack on Loomis' head. Loomis managed to grab a chair and swing it, but since he can't see, he way off. Cameron Grimes sits Loomis in a chair. Cameron Grimes hits the cave-in. Backstage, John Gargano bangs on William Regal's door. Gargano asks William Regal to reverse the decision and make him North American champion again. William Regal says no. Gargano admits to rig the wheel and says it was a joke and shouldn't count. Gargano goes nuts. So Gargano was mad because Leon Ruff. Gargano was mad because John Gargano lost the North American champion to Leon Ruff. So he was upset. All right, let's move on. So we got backstage. Hold on, guys. There we go. Technical difficulties, but I'm good. It says backstage. Tommaso Ciampa says everyone in NXT thinks they are tough. It's time for a change, and Ciampa is going to be that change. So a video package for the upcoming Io Shirai / Rhea Ripley NXT Women's title match. All right. So we get the NXT Tag Team Championship match main event. So we got Birch and Lorcan with Pete Dunne and Pat McAfee versus Breezango. This match was good. So before the match starts, McAfee grabs a mic and says Pete Dunne is a beast after what he did to Killian Dan. McAfee says the IWC doesn't deserve to watch his guys wrestle tonight. McAfee is going to go dominate in the commentary booth while his boys dominate in the ring. As soon as the bell rings, Birch and Lorcan attack. They fight. The fight spills to the outside area. Tyler Breeze slingshots Birch into the plexiglass barricade. Fandango and Breeze work over Birch. Lorcan tags in and gets double teamed by Breezango too. Breeze drapes Birch on the top rope. Breeze and Fandango boots Birch in the head at the same time. Birch falls to the outside area. Breeze tosses Birch into McAfee at the commentator desk. After the break, Fandango gets the hot tag and clears the ring. Lorcan cuts Fandango off while he's up top. McAfee hops on the apron to distract the referee. Drake Maverick runs down to the ring and kicks Lorcan in the head. McAfee goes after Maverick, but Maverick hits a senton off the apron. Pete Dunne takes out Maverick. McAfee distracts the referee while Pete Dunne knocks Breeze off the apron. Danny Birch and Oney Lorcan hit their finisher on Fandango for the win. Alright, the winner and still your NXT Tag Team Champions, Danny Burch and Oney Lorcan. After the match, Drake Maverick tries to attack Pat McAfee. After the match, Drake Maverick tries to attack Pat McAfee and CO. Drake Maverick is quickly taken out. A huge brawl breaks out. Pat McAfee and Cole and CO leaves Breezango and Maverick Lane. So NXT went off the air. Like I said, NXT was a decent show. It was just decent for what it was. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed my WWE NXT review and highlights, please drop a like on this video. Subscribe to my channel. I'm on the road to 3K subscribers. I'll leave my Twitter, my Instagram, and TikTok down below in the description. And I'll see you guys tomorrow on my WWE Friday Night SmackDown review and highlights. I'll talk to you guys later. Big Boy John 25. You guys have a great night and stay safe.